So, as a third-year education student here in Negros Oriental State University, my journey is not that easy because um, I have faced many different challenges, and also I have to deal with the people and adjust to the environment. And aside from the challenges that I've encountered, I also find different opportunities here. I become independent and I learn how to grow, and I learn how to deal with people and make a relationship with my fellow classmates and a professional relationship also for my teachers. I choose teaching profession because teaching profession is a profession that creates another profession. Without teachers, there is no other professions here now in our nations. And also, I want to contribute in our society and in our nation by embarking knowledge for my future students and giving them the appropriate knowledge. And of course, I want to be part of their success and give them the competence that they need in order for them to grow in their personal life. Wow, that's a really good question. As a future teacher, I can make a difference by just giving the quality education for my student, giving them the appropriate professional teaching and learning strategies and pedagogies. And then also, I need to make sure that the intended learning outcome of my students have been achieved. By doing this, I need to make assessments, and of course, I need to make sure that I listen and to the problems of my student, and I have empathy and sympathy for them. And of course, I need to be not just a teacher for them, but as a father, a friend, and be a role model. That's all.
I can think this teacher has a great impact to me because he molded me into someone who I am today, and this is in the person of Sir Ronelo Pinheiro, our BPED program chair. I think the most unforgettable moments in my college journey is that it is very dynamic, wherein I can experience a lot of happiness, and at the same time I can also experience difficulties, but these difficulties has brought me to a destination where I can really say that in the future I can become a teacher. Probably one time that I got very depressed. I shaved my hair like totally, like walang natirang buhok, and I have short time to reflect, and because of that I have realized that there are people who will, misjudge you and also take advantage of you. But because of that, I have learned that it is very important to take care of yourself, because in the future it's you and it will always be you.
There are many factors that molded me to become an educator. First, my mother was a public school teacher. She was an elementary teacher before, and now she was promoted to a principal. So, since I was 3 years old, as far as I can remember, she brought me to her classroom, and then eventually her class or her pupils were my classmates also. So from there, I was able to see her passion in teaching. And then also, we are a family of teachers. So ako mga titas, uncles, and then some of my cousins, they are public school teachers. So that's one of the factors that made me choose education also. And I grew up in church. So there, values were emphasized such as service, no? The empathy for other people, and I consider that one also, growing up in church, we have to serve other people also. So those are some of the factors that made me choose to pursue education. I was a transferee here in Negros Oriental State University. My first semester, I took my first semester as BE Ed major in English at NSU IIT. So when I transferred here, I was given a chance by my parents to shift to another course, but still I pursued education because I think that's my passion also, and I want to mold the young minds of our learners. I am an instructor here in Negros Oriental State University for almost 6 years. So I started last 2018. And then there would be times, there would be moments that I would feel tired with my work because aside from an instructor, aside from teaching, I'm also handling or juggling 2 programs, and it's not easy to handle or to handle 2 programs, no? And then when I feel tired, I will always take in my mind my mission, because when I topped the board exam, I asked God, why did He give me this blessing? And then I was able to find some clues, and I would consider that mission to myself, and that is to mold the young minds, or the educators. That my mission when I top the board exam is to help these students to become educators like me. And then I also find fulfilling activities for my students whenever I can see their improvement, no? And then let's say for example, this certain individual student from first year, and then he went into practice teaching, and then I was very amazed by his practice teaching demo. And then I said to myself, he really improved a lot. And then also, aside from that, sharing mentorship or sharing advices to my students, I find that one fulfilling. And even our students, after you have nurtured them, they were able to pass the board exam or even top the board exam. So aside from those struggles that we have felt as teachers, may we be always reminded with the passion and then the determination that we want to instill for our students.
So, mga anak po nga concerns, which I did not see also as another distractor in the delivery of instruction. As much as possible, we set up our rooms na TV, na kuan, pero ang atong problema karon physical structure logistics is init siya. At sa I told Dr. Cordevilla, if ever na i-donation sa 4th year karon, ato siyang iigo sa electric fan kay wala pa man mangandar ning aircon nga dugay na kayo na kung ipapatapot niya. Hopefully, making students also comfortable when it comes to logistics. So that's one delivery sa instruction ma-challenge. And also, there are times that we don't have teachers who are really focused in the teaching learning process. Na yung panahon nga, distracted po ang teacher. So, ato po lamang iampo na nga mag-harmonize nga ang teachers ug ang students towards one direction nga dili magtulag aron dili challenge kaayo. So, mauna, daghan pang items nga atong i-consider when we talk about challenges in the delivery of instruction, because we have to consider also, aside from the physical setup of the room, the availability of instructional materials, the condition and the time and proper timing of students and teachers when it comes to personal and academic issues nga ma-set up good siya, proper ang timing. the safety of our students, we look into that, pero dili man kayo in question ang safety sa atong students. And hopefully also the teacher will be able to put across, meaning I can reach out to the students about the topics that I am discussing through simple examples, lifelike situations, so that makonect dayon sa bata, dili magbulag. Hopefully they can simplify the lessons in a way that it would be meaningful to the students, so that when it's meaningful and when it's related to life, dili malimtan sa bata ang concept. And that's very important. That's why you're given activities, you're given also the chance to act out, you're given the chance also to give your comments and your feedback to check whether you are on the dot, on the point, on the same perspective as how the teacher explains the topics.
Every day, thousands of individuals embark on a journey to become teachers, shaping the minds of future generations. For these aspiring educators, the path to teaching is filled with excitement, anticipation, and a commitment to learning. In the classroom, the dynamic between teachers and students shape the educational experience, leaving a lasting impact on both. Despite the hurdles, teachers find fulfillment in witnessing their students grow, learn, and succeed. As we look to the future, we must recognize the vital role teachers play in shaping our society and invest in their professional development and well-being. Becoming a teacher is more than a career choice. It's a calling. Through dedication, passion, and resilience, educators are changing lives and shaping the future. Thank you. Thank you to all the teachers around the world.